Hello loyal fans and subscribers, Ninamori Fanboy here with my PBF Season 3 Week 4 battle against Corey, aka Banded Caterpie, aka coach of the Carolina Caterpies. As you can see, I brought the team I mentioned I would bring in my team building video. If you haven't seen that, I recommend checking it out, as actually a lot of things I explained in that video actually happened in this battle, so that'll be cool. As you can see, Corey brought a team that I was somewhat prepared for. I was more worried about things like Venusaur and like, I can't even remember what they were now, but as you can see, he brought Keldeo, Zard, Donphin, Snorlax, Meloetta, which I was prepared for, and Victini. And looking at his team, the realization came to me that I had pretty much nothing for Victini. Because looking at this team, I figured the Victini would be Scarfed and he would lead with it. And that you probably won't believe that looking at my lead, because as you'll see, I end up leading with Bronzong. And you know, that just doesn't make sense at all. Leading with Bronzong, my specially defensive Bronzong, against the Victini, who has, what even is the move? V-Create, which is apparently a 180 base power physical move. So it does like well over half, almost OHKOs, but it doesn't. It allows me to get up my rocks. But the point of this was to drop his defenses and speed a few stages, so I can switch something in that can live a V-Create. And if I led something else, like, well, at the time I felt anything else that could take a V-Create, he could just U-turn out and get initiative, if not straight up KO me. But he does end up KOing my Bronzong in 2 hits, but like I said, I did get up my rocks and I lowered his, what was that, both defenses and I think even speed 2 stages, so I send out my Starmie here. Going for a Psyshock actually, expecting the Snorlax to come in, but he actually goes into this Meloetta, who doesn't take that quite well because of the analytic boost. Then I go for Scald, and it does absolutely nothing. That thing is a Salt Vest. Unfortunately, I get a burn. Unfortunately, that Hyper Voice did a lot of damage despite me being a Salt Vest. So here I go for Psyshock, thinking, you know, since he's probably, well, Meloetta's a female, I think. Since it's a Salt Vest, I figured, Psyshock would be better than Scald, but it did about the same as Scald, really. The first one did significantly more because of the analytic boost, but here I just go out to my Mienshao and U-turn on out. I didn't want to go into Azelf. I wanted to be in with Azelf at the end of this turn so I could U-turn on out of there if I was in a bad situation. Because he had that Victini, and I didn't want to just, be a sitting duck, basically. But he goes into Donphin. Fine by me, I guess. I'm just going to U-turn out into my Sceptile here, expecting a Rapid Spin, which breaks the Sturdy, of course. And he even has Rocky Helmet, so he won't be recovering back to full, so I will be able to take him out in 1 hit with this Coatry, provided he does Rapid Spin right now, and he does. So, looking good for me, as long as I live this next potential Ice Shard. He got a crit with that Rapid Spin. Could come into play here with this Ice Shard damage. Here it is. But Sceptile hangs on, and I get off this Giga Drain, which actually recovers me to basically where I was. I get a completely unnecessary crit right back, though, so no complaints. Donphin goes down. He did get rid of rocks, but, not much I can do about it. At least I'm in a better situation than I was turn 1. Now he goes into Snorlax, and I calced and made sure I could live a Body Slam, and he actually goes right for Curse, which was, best case scenario, because now I'll be able to fire off a high jump kick for free. I felt he might switch out, but it was in my best interest to get rid of this Snorlax, or at least try to, as soon as possible, and I'm definitely glad I went with my gut and just went for high jump kick because, you know, the Snorlax went down. Now here I stayed in just to confirm that if he was Scarfed or not. And as you can see, he outspeeds my Mienshao, confirming that he is indeed Choice Scarfed. And of course, that also lowers his physical defense, special defense, and speed. That is a crazy attack. But now I can go out to my my Sceptile here. Apparently I threatened him out. I'm pretty sure a V-Create would take me out. But I just went for Rock Slide to hopefully hit either that or the Charizard, but he actually went into Keldeo, which I didn't expect. But I'm just going to be able to Giga Drain this thing, because he actually has leftovers. No need to like worry about anything like Scarfed Keldeo, since his Victini was Scarfed, so down goes the Keldeo, fine by me. I'm up to like full health. Marty McFly comes out again, and V-Create does KO from full, yeah. So, well, the previous turn I think Mega Sceptile would have outsped, so that's why he switched out there. But I was fine with that. But now I can finally go out to my Talonflame and set up a Swords Dance here, because I calced the V-Create and it wouldn't be able to KO me, so figured the Swords Dance was pretty free right here, and now I can get off an Acrobatics against this Zard Y, which, spoiler alert, should be an Oko, provided he doesn't have any like defense investment or anything. And he does not, so the Zard goes right down, which is, you know, phenomenal for me, because that means his last Pokemon is this Victini, which I can hit with an Acrobatics. Even at +2, it's not quite enough to take it out, but he locks himself into Wild Charge, so he will take himself out with the recoil. Not only that, he doesn't even take out my Talonflame. So, all around, a good situation, and I did defeat the Caterpies, which means I finally broke this losing streak. Not much to say. This was a pretty fun game. A pretty scary lead situation, just because I wasn't really prepared for Scarfed Victini. I don't know why. I should have been, but I wasn't, and fortunately I was able to play around it. I didn't even know what V-Create did, honestly, until this battle. But that's pretty cool. Hopefully in the upcoming weeks I'll work even harder at getting back to, you know, hopefully a positive score. But I'm definitely content with this win. Like I said, it was a good game, and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you for watching this video, and like I said, look forward to more.